Alright, let's see if we can get to a 4-win streak this time. I think that'll be my highest win streak recorded. Not highest win streak ever, I think that's 6, but highest recorded for the channel. Let's see if we can make it happen. Alright, Lazarus. The thing I like about Lazarus is that you can just kind of play like a moron for the entire first floor, and it doesn't matter, at least the way I play him. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm surprised or upset by that. I literally just said that it doesn't matter. Well, I'll definitely come back to that later. No clue where the secret room could be on this floor, by the way. Okay. Alright, is there anything I can actually use to end this, or am I gonna have to use 2 of clubs and blow myself up? I shouldn't have put those fires out. I wasn't thinking. 2 of clubs it is. Good to know I've got one of those in the rotation. Ah, sure, why not? I'm gonna regret that later. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely already regretting taking Guppy's tail. But it's fine, it's fine. It'll totally pay off later. Yeah, I'm going for it. Interesting. Interesting. I think there are a lot of duplicate pills on this floor. Yeah, that's a duplicate. Don't mind if I do. And then I'll hang on to the I can see forever. I do like the policy I've sort of fallen into with pills, because I've seen some people who just don't use them at all, and I think that's foolish, because there is, like, potential for... It's a risk-reward mechanic, essentially. I only take them when I have access to 2 of the same pill at once, because that way the risk is the same, but the reward is potentially doubled. And I think that's a good balance to strike. What just hit me? Oh, there was still a bit of the trail there. That's a shame. I will be taking Darkbone because, you know, it's a good item. Looks like there aren't any red hearts on this floor, so I'll just go to the next one. Wow, this is actually kind of a scary room. Another extra life? Okay, okay. I'd appreciate it if I could start getting some, like, actual DPS upgrades. and not just like the slightly higher base damage that you get when you come back to life as Lazarus. You do hit a point, usually around Depths 1 or 2, where, like, if you haven't gotten any meaningful DPS ups, the game just becomes miserable to play. Like, enemies just do not go down quickly enough for you to, like, get through most rooms without getting hit. You just get whittled down. It's bad. It's real bad. Like, look at how much health Peep has compared to, like, the amount of damage I can do. It's a lot. And, like, yeah, sure, I've got, like, a decent defensive setup with a lot of health and a couple of pretty flies. But, like, that's not gonna carry me into the end game. Yep. Alright, that's damage. That's what I'm talking about. I should have let Dark Bum grab that red heart. That's on me. Alright, I've got something of a surplus of health. Yeah, I was hoping that there would be like a guppy item in there. I haven't been feeling Guppy's tail put a strain on my key supply quite yet. Like I haven't had to skip any treasure rooms, for example. But like that could turn around in an instant, right? Like this could very well prove to have been a bad idea. I let myself get cornered. I played that room very suboptimally. Hey, Dark Bum, you gonna go pick that up? There you go. All right. I'm saving my key for the treasure room. I could have sworn I... Yeah, I'll take that instead. There it is. All right. What's that? Scorpio. All right. It's not like a fantastic item, but it's all right. There's another one of these on this floor. Okay. Okay. Could this be the secret room? Maybe. Yes. And there's no shopkeeper to blow up in there. That's fun. Okay, 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 okay. I have to see if I can make that happen. It's only 3 more cents. Honestly, getting a golden key is kind of huge. Yes! Stopwatch, it's in the same category for me as like Mom's Knife, where like it's not technically a guaranteed win, but it might as well be. I'm not taking experimental treatment. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. There are too many ways that could go horribly wrong. Oh, that's fun. It's okay, I didn't want to spend any of this money anyways. Yeah, what's fun about fighting these guys is that even if you shoot the front of the face, it still poisons them if you have poison shots. So, like, they're a lot more manageable. That's pretty fly. Lockdown, okay. Wow, I'm just not getting anything good from these red chests. Love to get a Tears up at some point. That'd be real nice. Always nice to get a golden key. Basically lets you kick the key management can down the road for a little bit. You just get to pretend that you don't have Guppy's tail for a floor. Now I kind of like actively don't want to get a devil deal this floor now that I've already been in there. Because that'll raise, if I don't get it, that'll raise my chances of getting it the next floor. I don't really have any way of lowering my chances, so I just kind of have to hope I don't get it. Yeah, that's very obviously not better than what I currently have. I was about to say, you gotta stay on top of him spawning those little bits. Because, like, that does coordinate, or that's like how he aims his brimstone. Do I take that? I'm thinking no. Too much of a risk. Oh, there's just nothing in here. Okay. Cool. I do feel like I have a tendency to kind of sleep on pretty flies. Like, I always forget how effective of a defensive tool they are until I, like, have a run where I get 3 of them, and then I'm like, oh yeah. You just don't get hit most of the time when you have them. that can still hit you. I'm actually doing pretty well on keys for a Guppy's Tail run. Like, I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but I feel like I've been pretty disciplined about how I've been using them, and it's allowed me to, like, stockpile up a good number of keys. Yeah, that's not better than what I have. Honestly, though, I think I'm gonna stick with Daemon's Tail. It's like this is sort of the last floor where Petrified Poop can be good. Like Flight. Take Flight. I don't love the Eternal Heart, but like Flight is more of a net positive than late game Red Health is a net negative. I don't think I said that right. No? Okay. It's not going to be there because there was a skull there. Oh. There we go. Alright, and that means my shop is good. Well, I guess that does resolve that little dilemma of do I take Petrified Poop or Daemon's Tail? I can just have both now. No, nothing in there. Alright. This is more than I usually get hit when this boss fight's at full speed. What do we got here? Krampus. Oh, that hit me? Okay. Okay. If I don't get a devil deal this floor, I'm kind of in a bad position. I mean, not that bad of a position, because I still have stopwatch, but, like, it's not great. That's right. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, this is another chance to get a good item, potentially. No. Okay. That's a shame. Alright, okay. Even if I didn't have slowdown, this boss is free if you can fly. Like, that's the most dangerous attack, is making a bunch of spikes pop out of the ground. But if you can fly, because, I mean, it's difficult to anticipate, but, like, if you can fly, it just doesn't affect you. Cool. Okay. Okay. Well, these are my stats until I get to the chest. I can't imagine that I'll lose with stopwatch, but like, it's gonna be slow going. We're in this for the long haul. So buckle up and get comfortable. I don't know, is anybody here, if anybody's watching this at all, you watching this while procrastinating something you're supposed to be doing? That's one of my favorite things to do, is procrastinate. I'm procrastinating doing something else by recording this, even. Nah, that's not worth it. Is Sloth not immune to the explosive shots from his own little dudes? No, it can't be there. I don't know why I checked. Alright, whatever. Alright, it lives with the range down that stopwatch applies to like everything. I guess technically shot speed down, that reduces range as a result. If you just sit over here, like it can't hit you at all. So it's really just, oh, okay. I love it when it does that. It's so cool when the boss spawns an entire other boss for you to fight. In the middle of the boss fight. Because you took too long to kill it. This is one of those bosses that gets kind of like exponentially harder the worse your damage is. Because it'll just make you fight other bosses if you take too long. Right, and if your damage is high enough that you win the fight before that happens, you just don't have to deal with that. Alright, okay. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna win this, but it's gonna take a while. I was just reading this wild Wikipedia article the other day about this, like, Japanese game show where they locked a guy in an apartment and he was only allowed to have, like, stuff that he could win in, like, mail-away sweepstakes, and they only let him out when he won, like, a certain amount of money in prizes from those sweepstakes. And, like, he didn't know that they were live streaming him the whole time. That's, like, how? I'm not saying how did he not know, I'm saying, like, how was that legal? Like, how did they do that to a person and get away with it? That seems, like, unethical in so many ways. Like, the guy had to resort to eating uncooked rice out of a bag for a while. That seems so unethical. That's tempting. That's tempting because it might have an item in it. Do I go for it? Do I go for it and make this run take even longer? You know what, I'll take it. I already have the downsides of having red health. I might as well have some of the upsides of having red health, too. Because having, like, one red heart and then the rest soul hearts is, like, you get all the downsides of a red health build with none of the potential upsides for it. It's so bad. It's genuinely so bad. I can already tell that this is gonna be miserable. These are two bosses that have a lot of health, and I do not have much damage. Okay. Okay. That's enough of that. Delightful. I love this boss so much. Except I don't. Is there a marked rock in here? Does not look like it now. Okay, okay, at least this floor is merciful and got me to the boss quickly. I swear Sloth is usually like immune to its own explosive attacks. But I keep seeing them like friendly fire each other, so maybe not? Oh wait, I've already found that one. Alright. Time for essentially just a rerun of It Lives. Of just sitting here, holding down the fire button against a boss that can't really, like, get me. Like, oh, this is gonna be... Does Isaac have less health than It Lives? I feel like I'm making progress faster here. Oh, okay, and you immediately bring in 2 more of those. Okay, you really are spawning a lot of these dudes, aren't you? Yeah, I don't have enough damage to make this go smoothly. Phase 3 is either really easy or really hard depending on your DPS. And I do not have enough DPS. I sure do love how I got cornered and trapped in an undodgeable attack pattern. That's fun. Oh yeah, weird little tidbit about Isaac. Even though he has wings in Phase 3, he's not considered a flying enemy. So, like, he's still susceptible to ground-based attacks, like creep trails. Very strange. Alright, the flies and spiders I'm getting from those couple of items should make me do a bit more damage at least. It's not much, but it's something. Hopefully this is where Guppy's tail should start being like actually good and spawning like chests with items in them. that will meaningfully improve this run. Right? That's totally gonna happen, right? And I'm not gonna get massively unlucky. There we go. I didn't realize you could just do that without having a bunch of little dudes out in the field. I didn't realize you could just do like a raw brimstone straight down. Oh, so this is all just dead end. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I already know what I'm doing for the title and thumbnail. It's gonna be me getting Guppy's tail in the thumbnail title, what could possibly go wrong, and then it's just like an hour-long video. Because it's just one of those kinds of runs. Yeah, the flies and spiders are making my DPS feel not quite so heinous anymore. It's amazing what just like a little bit of extra damage can do for the feel of a run. Right, like I have enough damage now that I can like meaningfully prioritize targets and like take out more dangerous enemies earlier. It feels so much better already. I can't remember, did I just not get a Tears Up this entire run? I don't think I did. Alright, it is nice to know that I only have to tag each of those little dudes once and then the poison finishes them off. I mean, sure. In for a penny, in for a pound. Okay. Well, at least I know I'm going the right way. No, I'm going to leave you alive so you can drop cards. I should use that Lover's card, you know, give Dark Thumb a bit more food. You know, needless to say, I will not be searching for Dad's key this run. Because why? Why would I do that? Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use that. I go back over here. I'm gonna grab a tower card. I'm gonna have Dark Bomb eat those 2 red hearts, and then I'm gonna run into the boss room before he can start dropping things. So that way when he drops the health, it'll be in the boss room. I don't think I needed to get that technical with this. I don't think I'm gonna lose this. But I don't know, it's nice to have sort of the benefits of both of those cards at once. See, that's the kind of that card play, it's the kind of highly technical gameplay you're not gonna get out of a more interesting and entertaining person playing this game. Yeah, see that? See that? I took damage, and now I don't have, now I just get that health back. This is that play. Oh, right. Yeah, that took a while. Okay. Whew. Yeah. See y'all tomorrow, I guess.